Happy Sunday, fun day, everybody. Welcome to the Garage of Chop and Brew. I'm Chip Walton. I just got done, or I'm about to be done, brewing 2 small batches of different versions of Nourishing Stout. This is a beer I've always been intrigued by, and since Elsa and I are expecting a child less than 2 weeks from now, I thought this would be a great time to brew one. I believe they're called Nourishing Stouts, both because they're supposed to kind of facilitate lactation for the new mother, both through ingredients, things like flaked oats, barley. One of the beers has some really over-the-top stuff I've never heard of brewed with before that I'll tell you about, but also just to like make a low ABV beer for the newborn, the new mother, while she's nursing the newborn. Both of these should be 3-ish or plus or minus. So what happened is, like, my boy Vaughn had a beer called Megan's Nourishing Stout. It was inspired by some recipes from Kristen England and Ron Pattinson from Shut Up by Barclay Perkins. So that's the guy in the back. She's been done boiling for about 60 minutes, but I didn't want to run into the basement and chill it while this one was going. So that one I went way over. That one is supposed to be like OG 1042. I got like 1048 or no 1052, even after diluting, even after like over rinsing my brew in a bag. Like, this happens a lot with brew in a bag for me, where like efficiency is just insanely high. So that's going to be a little bigger, but still nothing mammoth. That's all just flake barley, other malts, roasted barley, dark crystal, EKG, lactose. It's going to get fermented with an English strain. This is Boobie beer, or mother's beer, from Tiffany Ashrafi via Drew Beecham's Experimental Brewing Post. And this is a crazy kind of beer. Very small grain bill, like barely 4 pounds for 3 gallons. Maris Otter, flaked oats, chocolate malt, C60, roasted barley. But there was flaxseed in the mash. Flaxseed, which is obviously a seed. It's a little nutty. It also gets very kind of like gelatinous-y. It breaks down and gets a little gooey. There's going to be lactose in the boil as well, Northern Brewer Fuggles. But then she calls for dried figs. I didn't have figs, but I do have dates because Elsa's been digging on dates. Uh-oh, my timer's going off, y'all. Dismissed. So we've got some dried dates that are chopped up that are going to go in almost like whirlpool hops. That's my timer to put in some lactose. And then there's also some fenugreek, which I've never brewed with. This, she calls for adding with a little water and putting in primary. I'm gonna hit it with some wort and then chill that wort to like maybe like 160, mix it all together into a slurry and then pitch it. So there are some unique things happening in this brew right here. And I believe all of those ingredients, fenugreek, the dates / figs, and the flaxseed, are all kind of good for milk production. So that's what I've been up to. 2 Nourishing Stouts. I gotta get some lactose, hops, and dried dates into that one. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I've been shooting video, so there will be like a full video of all this, and you get to see a lot of like juggling and fumbling with the first beers. I try to figure out what to do to keep it from being like a huge beer at 1050. All right, chop for chop, brew for brew, nurse for nurse, milk for milk.